What do opus numbers and Köchel numbers mean in a title? Day 78. Ask the Maestro. Well, let's start with the Köchel numbers, however you say that. I'm not German. Ludwig van Köchel created that as a starting point, and specifically for Mozart, only for Mozart. He did it after Mozart's death. And that's because when Mozart was writing music, he would often just write it on a manuscript paper and just pass it around. And it was very, very difficult to figure out the date and the order of publishing, because quite frankly, a lot of them weren't even published at the start. So after Mozart's death, Köchel tried to figure out what pieces had been written in what order. It goes up to K626, and something like the famous Eine kleine Nachtmusik is K525. So you can tell automatically that was written towards the end of his life. And you know Eine kleine Nachtmusik. So now let's deal with the opus numbers. Opus numbers are created by publishers and relate to the publishing order, not the composition order. And just to make matters a bit more confusing, sometimes publishers produce works, multiple works within one published book. So things like the Beethoven piano sonatas, they are all one opus. And so it's not necessarily the order of the pieces. But something like Beethoven's Fifth, the famous, that's Opus 67. So we know that that is roughly the 67th work that has been published. It's all a bit confusing, quite frankly. I just ignore it all. Another question answered with no nonsense. I'm Robert Emery. See you tomorrow.